It's great to see you back. So today I'm excited to share with you the pros and cons of Etsy versus Shopify, why I quit at Shopify, why I now switched to Etsy, and why I picked Etsy. And it is going to be so fun, so let's come out and hang. And if you're starting a small business, maybe this could help you. And I'm just going to go through my business too and break things down and everything, so it's going to be so fun. Thanks for checking out this video, and let's get straight into this video. So for the first thing, I wanted to explain why I quit Shopify. So we're going to first head through my business and then to Shopify, So I first started, as you know in my description, making parchment paper stickers. Then I was selling them a lot to family and friends. So I had this idea that I wanted to start a shop social media thing on Ko-fi. I've heard a lot about Ko-fi, but my mom said I first need to create a business. So I went through all that. And then I went on Ko-fi, where you can post pictures, videos, and have a shop on there where people can donate. Okay, and then after Ko-fi, I went to Facebook and started a Facebook page and selling it on Facebook. And then after Facebook, I heard from YouTubers, lots of different people, that Shopify is a good place to sell. So I started on Shopify 2 years after my business, I think, because I started my business in 2023. So I started on there. I loved it. There's so much you could do with it. And then the problem was there that I just kept telling myself it'll get better, but I did off and on with Shopify for a year or something. And then I was only getting maybe 5 orders in that year. So I just recently, I paused my Shopify because it was $40 a month. That's way too much, and I do not earn that much, so it was just taking away. So I decided a few weeks ago, I decided to start my Etsy, but before I started my Etsy, I was going to do Go Imagine. It was really good, and it only cost $5 a month and very low percentage, but they were going to close that down in a few days, so couldn't do that. So I've heard what made me want to go Etsy is that Etsy, it's so popular, and almost all my business owners that I've heard of use Etsy. It's a very popular place. It's all for handmade goods, and it costs $30 one time, but then you don't have to pay that again. So I was and then there's a 6% percentage. So I went ahead and did that. I honestly love it. I can create whatever I want on there. It's a fun platform to sell on, and the only way I'm really after that one-time payment is percentage, but I think it's a great way, and it's really easy to manage. It's easier than Shopify, and pretty similar stuff to Shopify, and so I really like that, and that's why I switched to Etsy. Now we're gonna go through the pros and cons of Shopify versus Etsy. Okay, the pros and cons of Shopify versus Etsy. So I'm gonna go through the pros of Shopify. The pros of Shopify is it's so good for big businesses, but you can also use it for small businesses, and there's so much you can do. You can do all these shop announcements, you can customize it however you want. You can do all sorts of things to make your shop your own, and there's even a little app that they just added that you can, it's like a little shopping area, your customers are actually shopping. It's really cute, and then you can see if they have favorite item, and it has a live view also, the whole world, who is on your shop. So that's really cool. They have big stuff like that Etsy doesn't have. Now I want to talk about the cons of Shopify. So the cons is that, one, it is $40 a month. If you are not making a big income, I do not highly suggest Shopify, because that is a lot. If you're not a big businesses and constantly getting orders. Another con of that is that it's not, there's so many things to do, so it's not always easy to do the special customizations. I had to watch a couple YouTube videos about that, and those are the cons of Shopify. Now we are going to move on to the pros of Etsy. Okay, the pros of Etsy is that it is easy to manage. Pricing, it's I didn't really know. I was kind of confused, and it's really, I think it breaks it down, and it's not as expensive as Shopify. I think in my perspective, that's good. But so for you pay $30 one time, and then it takes 6% of your one order plus shipping with the whole order together. It doesn't take separately from shipping. It's all bundled together, and when they pay for it, it takes 6%. So let's say I had someone bought $20 of stuff, I would have $16. So like that. But you're not paying monthly $40, so I think it is a better option. Another pro about Etsy is that it's popular. So I just started a few weeks, and I have not been able to get like not even one order in a couple weeks, and I got 2 orders. One was from my friend, which she custom ordered stuff, so that's a little different, but I got an order from someone from my YouTube, and I think that is awesome. So that's why I really like Shopify, because it's popular, easy to use, and it's easy to find your shop. And even the URL where you search it is really simple and easy, so people can search on the web. So that's something I like. Those are the main pros that I thought of Etsy. Now we're going to go to the cons. The cons is that the percentage builds up, and over time it can take a lot away from your business, where Shopify barely takes any percentage, but you have to pay a lot. So and I think another con is that when the money goes to your bank account, it doesn't go immediately. You can schedule it to go immediately, but it actually the transfers, it takes up to 2 weeks to get there. So that's another thing. That's why you can schedule it every day, every week, whenever it comes through, but sadly it only comes through 2 weeks. So that's a wait that you have to do. So I'd suggest with Etsy having a side business. Like I do my pop-up stands with my bracelets, and that's another thing. I highly suggest a side business, because then you may not be able to ship it for 2 weeks because of shipping costs, or you may need something, and that's not a good full-time job with Etsy. So these are the pros and cons I did of Etsy and Shopify, and this is a really good starter. I'm really happy with it, but Etsy may not work for you in your business, so it's important to compare these things and see what best works for you. I want to show you. So I made these stickers. They're really cute. Hold on. This one, it says, "I'm so cappy." On the screen, it will be backwards, so I'm reading it to you. This says, "I hope this package brightens your day the same it did to mine." And then I have, like these ones. This is Fragile Handle Care. And so with Go Imagine, I also want to compare Go Imagine. I'm not mainly doing Go Imagine, just Shopify and Etsy, but certain websites like that don't allow you to, because I created these on Canva, unless it's entirely your own and you created it with Etsy. I don't have to stress about that, and I can sell my stickers that I made off Canva there. So I like that so what they will do is you can do like Canva designs or platforms like that, but you can't copy someone else's work. Always it will remove your post or listing. So I like that. And yes, I'm definitely pro Etsy. It's really good for me right now, and thank you for listening to this little video, and I hope it gave you some good tips. A couple of you are also asking how you make big stock. I'll leave a comment right here, but I want to answer that question real quick. Is honestly, my bead spinner helps me make so much, but in order to make stock, it's really handy. You can get off Amazon. In order to make big stock, you need variety of beads. That's how I made all mine. I made actually mine over time. So you won't get this much instantly, of course, but if you're like doing a launch, a bead spinner would be handy and having lots of beads. Okay, I'm done yapping, and I'm gonna end this video, but thank you again for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. That would make me so happy, or also hitting that notification button down below, because you'll get an update whenever I post. And then I also, subscribing would mean the world to me, because I'm at 670 subscribers already. I can't believe it. And then here is the comment of the day shout out. Thank you so much. This is such a sweet and positive comment. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, creative fans.